Are you James Doris?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Doris, you're here today because there's been a motion for default filed in the divorce action that your wife has filed against you, and we are proceeding in that case, but you are entitled, even though you're incarcerated, to be aware of this proceeding. It alleges that you, on the motion for default, it alleges that you were served with process on November the 24th, 2025, while you were in the Cheatham County Jail, and that you have not filed any answer, either representing yourself or with any other means. And as a result of that, the plaintiff in the case has filed a motion for default judgment, which under the rules they would be entitled to.
Well,
Do you
Judge,
understand all that?
I did file that, and I do have a copy of it.
Did you say you filed an answer?
Yes, sir. Two or 3 days after the judge told me.
There are two items that Mr. Doris did file. One is motion to oppose divorce, want to amend my marriage, and requesting a copy of this sent back to him. And then he has a motion to compel that he filed, asking that they be compelled to participate in marriage counseling. And so that's the only two things I've received a copy of. And I would ask the court to.
I've got the copy. It says court.
Consider those an answer. Those were motions to request counseling, which obviously my client would oppose.
All right, let me address you, Mr. Doris, so that you understand where we are. On January the 23rd of 2026, you filed something that you styled an appeal. It's a handwritten document, and it states, I, James Doris, am hereby filing for an appeal over the motion for default and notice of final hearing over my divorce. I was not notified that I had to file anything until I was released from jail in February. I still have not obtained counsel on my behalf over this matter at this time. I am requesting to settle this matter after my incarceration. I do not agree to anything that has been asked of or been requested by the plaintiff. Please accept my appeal and allow me this time. All right, then you also filed on March the 6th of 2026, a motion to compel. The above styled defendant, James Michael Doris, comes before this honorable court asking it to order marriage counseling to mend his marriage instead of ending it, and to do so through mediation of a professional, and also to appoint an attorney to Mr. Doris in this case as well. Then on March 13th, you filed a motion to oppose the divorce. I, James Michael Doris, wish to oppose my divorce. I want to mend my marriage through counseling. I need a copy sent to the judge over this case. I would like a copy sent back to me for my proof. Now, let me first address the request that the first document you filed, which was an appeal, a notice of an appeal. This court does not have the opportunity, does not have the power to compel you and Ms. Doris to settle your case. In other words, I cannot order that the two of you have to settle your case.
I still love my wife.
Pardon?
I still love my wife and my son very much.
We're going to have to bring Mr. Doris into the courtroom. So just have Mr. Doris brought over as soon as we can bring him here. We'll proceed with this case. We're going to bring you over into the courtroom since you're in the Cheatham jail. It's more difficult to hear from you when you're in the court in the Zoom link. So Mr. Doris, if you'll have a seat at that table right there, please. Have a seat behind you where the officer is holding a chair for you. Mr. Brady Wilkerson, you may call your first witness. Ms. Doris, if you'll come around to the witness stand, please. You'll stand, please, and raise your right hand and be placed under oath. All right,
Right.
thank you. Now you may have a seat.
Okay, can you say your name for the court, please?
Tammy Doris,
And you are married to Mr. James Doris,
yes,
and you've been married since February 15th, 1980.
yes,
And you filed a complaint for divorce. You filed a notice with the court that you'd like to have a divorce. Is that right?
yes,
And everything that you put in that petition is still true today.
yes.
And Mr. Doris has been out of your home since at least June 1st, 2023.
Yes.
And why did he leave your home in June of 2023?
Because he went wild. He was holding a gun at me and at my daughter, and he was just raising hell.
And did he end up getting arrested that day?
Yes,
And then what was the result of his arrest that day?
he stayed in jail
How long did he stay in jail?
about a couple years.
Couple years. And was he charged with aggravated assault, domestic assault against you as the victim?
Yes.
And then when he got out of jail, what happened next?
When he got out of jail, he went to some kind of a home and he raised hell there. He told his caretaker that he was going to come to the house and kill me and Bailey to get revenge.
And who's Bailey?
My son.
And so did he actually show up at your home at that point?
Yes, at 12 o'clock, November the 8th.
Of 2025?
Yes.
And how did you know he was at your home?
Well, I was asleep and I forgot to lock my front door. I always do. I let the dogs out, forgot to lock it, and about 12:30, he walked in. Scared me because he was just staring at me.
And then what happened?
And then I hollered for Sarah and I hollered for my son Bailey. They called the cops.
And then what happened?
The cops came and got arrested because I had a restraining order against him.
And so you've actually had a couple of restraining orders throughout the years.
Yes.
During the time that he lived in the home prior to 2023, did he work regular or what was his work like?
No, he worked on and off, but he did draw his Social Security.
And did you work regular?
Yes.
And how did you pay for your home or how did you pay the bills in your home?
I worked and paid the bills.
And did your son help with paying bills as well?
Yes, he paid half.
Have you been responsible for the taxes on your home?
Yes.
Homeowner's insurance, you've paid that
I
bill?
don't have homeowner's insurance because he canceled it.
Have you cut the grass, picked up
Yes.
limbs and
Yes.
done those sorts of things for your home? So today, are you asking the court to grant your divorce on the grounds of inappropriate marital conduct?
Yes.
Are you asking the court to award the home and any equity in that home to you as your sole separate property?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to give you that as spousal support and also just because you have been the primary person that's kept up that home?
Yes.
And then, are you asking that any debts in your name be yours?
Yes.
Any debts in his name be his?
Yes.
Are you asking that if you have health insurance, it's going to be your health insurance and he needs to get his own health insurance? Same with car insurance, cell phones, all of that. Anything in your name is yours, anything in his name is his.
Yeah.
That's all I have from her, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, you may step down. Mr. Doris, I'm going to give you a chance to testify, but because you've not filed a formal answer to the complaint, you technically have not appeared in this case other than those motions that you filed. So I'm going to give you a chance to testify. Do you understand that? All right. Call your next witness. Come on, please. You'll raise your right hand and be placed under oath.
You can have a seat, but be careful of that chair. All right, and tell the court your name, please.
My name is David Doris.
And
Pull
how
the
do you,
microphone toward you just a little bit. There you
and how do you know Miss Tammy Doris?
She is my mother.
And how you know Mr. James Doris?
He is my,
And you heard the testimony that Miss Doris gave?
yes, ma'am.
And do you believe that to be true?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've lived that life, so you know it's true.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know Miss Doris to be a truthful person?
Yes, ma'am.
That's all I have from that witness, Your Honor.
go. Well, thank you. You may step down. All right, next witness.
Virginia McIntyre, please.
Raise your right hand.
All right, can you tell the court your name, please?
Virginia Carolyn.
And you're gonna have to lean into that microphone a little bit. Okay, what's your name?
Virginia Carol McIntyre.
And how do you know Miss Tammy Doris?
She is my technical mother-in-law.
Okay, and you heard the testimony that she gave?
Yes,
And do you know that testimony to be true?
yes,
And have you lived a part of that testimony?
yes,
And you know her to be a truthful person?
yes.
That's all I have from this witness, Your Honor. And those are all the witnesses I have.
Mr. Doris, I want to address a couple of things in what you have filed that I didn't address when you were on Zoom. Number one, you had requested that I appoint an attorney to represent you, and while you may be in court in jail for criminal matters, in a civil case such as this, you are not entitled to have an attorney appointed for you, even if you're indigent and unable to hire your own, because a civil case does not give you the right to have a state-appointed attorney to represent you. So for that request could not be granted. In addition to that, there is no law that requires me to order that you and she try to reconcile. She doesn't want to be reconciled with you. She wants a divorce. And so therefore your request that I order that the two of you try to reconcile your marriage, I will not grant that. I will give you, I know you have filed a motion in opposition. It doesn't comply with the rules of civil procedure to be an answer to this case, to this complaint, which was required. And I'm going to give you a chance, if you want to testify, you can come up here on the stand and you can be sworn and placed under oath, and you can testify about why you oppose this divorce. All right. I want you to understand, if you do that, you're subject to being cross-examined by Ms. Brady Wilkerson. She can ask you questions. Stand up and raise your right hand. Stand up and raise your right hand so you can be placed under oath. There you go.
I do.
Thank you. Have a seat. Pull that microphone down. I need you to speak directly into that microphone, okay?
Yes, sir.
This is your opportunity to be heard about the divorce and why you think you should not be granted a divorce.
Well, I still love her. And I'm the one who built that house from scratch. And I'm the one who paid for it. She didn't pay for it by herself. I've had a job and I've had a Social Security check coming in, or a retirement check, where I paid half or more. And we just put it all together. Happily we were. And that's how I got paid for all the bills and what have you. I've worked myself full time and paid taxes. So I just want y'all to know I'm the one who cut the grass, and I'm the one who built that house. And I want to just go back and it be like it was, and not have to sell it. But if I have to, I'll have to sell it, and we'll have to split the money, which I don't want to do. I want to go home. I haven't been home, and it's more than 2 years. It's like 4 years. I haven't been home. And I just want to go home. Simple as that, Your Honor. And I am an honorable man, and I've paid the taxes, and I've done the job. So that not doing anything, I'm a workaholic. I'm the one who cut the grass and cut the firewood for him this winter, for wintertime weather. We have a wood burning stove. It heats the whole house. I built the house where it could stay warm with that one stove. And it's a big house. I think it's 1,000 square foot or more because it's got a deck all the way around it. And for some reason overnight, she gets up and wants me out of the house. Now, I don't know if it's because I just gave my son the justice of peace or something like that, that honor to, keep me straight and everything. And fact is, I shouldn't have done that. I've had people tell me, I kind of shot myself in the foot, but
All right. Anything else you want to say?
well, I love you, Dad. I love you.
You don't talk to her, you talk to me.
Oh, yeah. I just want you to know that I love her and we can work this out. I just wanted to go to a council of some sort and work this out because I truly do still love her. And I want her back and I want my home back, which I haven't had in 4 years. I've been in this jail for 4 years.
All right. Ms. Brady Wilkerson, you want to ask any questions? Why are you in jail?
That's a good question. I've been asking that and no one's told me really why.
You've been asking why you're in jail. You don't know why you're in jail?
No, because I didn't want to get attorney involved and have a big payment of paying an attorney, but I guess I should at first. I wouldn't have been here 4 years. But I guess for whatever I did with my wife, she said I choked her or something. What I did, let me explain this exactly what I did.
What charges?
Yep. Was Judge, I was out on the street.
Wait, I'm going to stop you right there
Okay.
because you're being recorded and you're under oath. So if you say something about your pending criminal case, the violation of probation, the district attorney's office can use that to show the judge that you've admitted something that may violate your probation. So don't talk about what that pending case is. Okay? You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, step down, have a seat. Ms. Brady Wilkerson, this complaint that you filed does not contain a prayer or request for alimony. It only requests a property division. And I don't have any proof in the record regarding the value of the house to determine whether awarding it all to her would be an equitable division or not. So I'm going to grant you the permission to amend your complaint to add a prayer for alimony if that's what you wish to do. I'll reserve the granting of the divorce to allow you to do that, and we'll reset it for the 27th of this month. And at that point in time, I need to have some evidence regarding the value of the house and whether there's any debt, and also the evidence regarding that was justified the sort of alimony award. Mr. Doris, I'm going to have another hearing. I'm going to have another hearing in your case. That hearing is going to be designed for me to determine the value of this house and where it ought to be, how it ought to be divided. If she should get it all as alimony, or if it should be divided and give you a portion of it. But I have to have a hearing where that is an issue. And I'm sorry I can't conclude it all today, but clearly there's evidence that would award her a divorce. But in that granting of that divorce decree, you need to provide that I've granted you 30 days to file an amendment. Well, let me give you 10 days to file your amended complaint if you're seeking alimony. So. All right.